Hey everyone, this is Athletes and Antiquities, and in today's video, I want to talk about the idea of yucking someone's yum, and why it's important to collect what you love regardless of the noise. So we're starting this video off a little bit differently because I wanted to zoom out and show you guys just like a wide variety of the types of things I collect, because I want to talk about the idea of kind of like how in the hobby I see people yucking someone else's yum, and I could sometimes be guilty of this, but I kind of want to explain the difference in the types of things I say with kind of what I mean by just simply just like pissing on what someone else likes. So with the idea of yucking someone's yum, it's basically just like if you don't like something and someone else does, basically telling them they're silly, kind of making them feel bad for liking that item. And some people in the comments have thought I do this with things like alternate arts, because in a few videos now, I've been critical of alternate arts, and I just want to make a little distinction here and kind of explain how the two ways you can approach this can be vastly different. So when I criticize something like an alternate art, it's nothing about the collectability of the card itself. I want to put this down for a little bit. I just wanted to zoom out a little bit. It's nothing about the collectability of the card itself. It's if you love alternate arts, collect them, love them. Like, that's awesome. Collect whatever you like. Even if you like a certain type of holo rare, if you like level X's, EXs, even if you like a certain type of common, like if you're collecting Delta species commons or something, awesome. Just collect it, love it, and do your thing. If you like it, it doesn't matter if that's the thing to collect. It doesn't matter if people are like, oh, like why would you like that? It's irrelevant. If you like that item, collect that item. That goes for sports cards too. Not many people care about 1910 boxing cards like you see here on the right with this Jefferies prize fight card. But it doesn't matter, if you like it, just pick it up and enjoy that item. You don't have to collect the thing that's the most popular. So when I criticize something like an alternate art, I'm not criticizing it in terms of it being a bad thing to collect. I simply say, hey, watch out if you're planning on investing in this. If you're planning on buying it for a return on your investment, watch out for the following reasons. So people kind of think if someone does that, they might be critical of an item and maybe you're trying to like discourage people from buying it. I don't really want to do that. I really just want to say, hey, if you are going to buy it, make sure that you actually enjoy that item and you're okay with paying like whatever price, So even things with like I said with the boxing cards, but even things like with the EX era, I've got an EX era holo here just sitting. Like, EX era was not popular for a while, so if you collected it in the hobby, there was kind of a sentiment of, oh, like what are you doing? We collect WotC here. If you're a serious collector, you collect WotC. Especially in like 2015, that kind of era when I was getting into like heavily into EXs, it was kind of a invest whatever stonk. That really wasn't an idea, but it was like but if you want to buy something to appreciate, it's WotC or nothing else. And so now that's kind of shifted, but we still see in a lot of places in the hobby, it's, oh, if you like that type of card, like what are you doing? Like if you're buying battle styles, like why are you doing that? There's this kind of like negativity online, and really I just kind of want to like let you know that's kind of silly. We're buying flashy cardboard. We're buying cardboard with sparkles all over it, like this EX Deoxys. There's like this Call of Legends Deoxys. We're not buying it because it's versatile. It has some sort of real world use. We're not buying it for any of that. We're buying it because it's pretty and we like it. And while that does sound kind of crazy when you dumb it down to that level, it's important to realize that so you don't get too caught up in the weeds. I'm gonna show you some other things I collect just because I want to show you guys kind of like the full spectrum of the types of things I'm interested in, because I only really show cards. Like what you see here is basically kind of what you get with most of my stuff. But I want to show you there are some other things I collect that I never really talk about, because with a video like this explaining why it doesn't make sense to make fun of what other people collect because what you collect is just as silly, I want to show you some things that I collect that are very like not popular. Not a lot of people are into them, but that's okay. I just want to show them off. I'm not trying to like influence the market or anything. Just show you some other things, get some other ideas of things that people collect. So here you're gonna get some nasty glare from my lights, so just please make do with that. But here we have a Cassius Clay magazine from his fight with Sonny Liston. This isn't a card, it's a magazine that was given out during this time period, but it's a cool time capsule, seeing the ads, seeing the magazine commercials and stuff, just seeing how people talked about the fight in that moment. I find that super interesting, so I collect things like magazines. This is something that's not very popular, but it's still something that I enjoy. So like why make fun of somebody for something niche when the things you're collecting are just as, nonsensical. And here we have something much bigger. This one's gonna be hard to fit on screen, so I'm gonna have to zoom way out. You're gonna get these nasty lights on it, like this, this halo thing up here. But this is a magazine from World War II. Sorry, newspaper from World War II. Allies at war with Germany. This is when Germany first invaded the Rhineland in Poland, and kind of all hell breaks loose in the world. These kind of very random items are things that people collect. So this is just a good way to maybe broaden your horizons, This piques your interest, look into it, do whatever, but I just want to show off more niche things because there's a lot of sentiment of, oh, if you like this, that's wrong. This is the right way to collect Pokemon. This is the right way to enjoy sports cards. This is the right way to collect magic, stuff like that. And all of that just doesn't make sense. So there's a lot of unnecessary negativity here. And this is a quick video. We're about 6 minutes in so far, but I just want to bring your attention to that, see what you think about it. Have you noticed any sort of this negativity in the hobby of people trying to kind of prop up their own interests while, for the lack of a better words, like pissing on others? And just like, have you seen that? How do you kind of react to that? And if you are one of those people, this is just a good video for hopefully just to kind of take a step back and say, hey, we're collecting pieces of cardboard that we're spending hundreds of dollars on. That's kind of absurd when you think about it. So to make fun of what someone collects while you collect a just as bizarre item is kind of foolish, and it just, I don't know, I find it's unnecessary negativity. So I wanted to bring it up to, one, explain myself with, if I'm being critical of a card, I would never be critical of a card for a collectability purpose. I would never do that, and if I do, I might have misspoken or something, but I would never speak badly on whatever someone else likes. So if I ever am critical of an item, just understand that it's probably just from a financial perspective of, hey, I think this card might be worth a little bit too much money right now based on the intangibles. So I just wanted to make a quick video here, see what you guys thought about it. Have you seen this kind of negativity going around recently as prices start to come down? People bought at the highs, now they're getting frustrated with their collections. Some of the things they bought might be worth less money than it was a couple months earlier. So people are getting a little bit upset at the state of things, and because of that, I see a little bit of like lashing out to maybe try and prop up their own item, or just simply to make themselves feel better. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Quick video, just kind of state of the hobby right now kind of thing, something I'm seeing. So yeah, see you later.